Hey, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Johan Daniel, and welcome to my channel, First Time Homebuyers. And this channel was created with the intent of educating the community on how to save money to potentially buy their first home or your dream house. So, in this episode, we're going to discuss how to save rapidly in order to achieve just that. I am a mortgage agent level one. I work for DLC Mortgages on Point, which is one of the number one Canadian mortgages brokerage, offering the best rates due to the fact that they have access to a wide variety of products from several financial institutions, mono lenders, private lenders, MICs, and more. Several years back, I was thinking of buying a house, but I didn't know really how to go about it. Not until at least I went to my financial advisor. And then the gentleman there was pretty laid back guy. And until today, I considered him as a friend because he literally saved my life. So what he suggested was so his first question was, how much money you want to put aside? And my answer was something like, I believe maybe $50 now and then, or $50 every 2 weeks or something like that. And he goes like, okay, from my understanding, I don't think you are saving toward buying a house. Maybe you're saving for something else, but this is not the way it goes. And if you really want to buy your house in the next 2 years or 3 or even 5, this is how you need to go about it. You need to start thinking about saving aggressively. So what does he mean by that? Aggressively, say, and I'm going to take his example, for instance, that he used back then. He goes like, aggressively means, say if you have a job, right? So you get paid, right? Every bi-week. At least that's the case of most people. So say you are being paid $600 every 2 weeks, right? On a bi-weekly basis. So you split that in half for, say you would put $300 every 2 weeks on the side, right? So can you imagine at the end of a year, at the end of that year, whatever year you started, you're gonna end up accumulating $7,200, right? And for 2 years, it's actually $14,400, which already represent 5% of $288,000, right? And then on 5 years, if you continue with the same stream, it's going to be that amount. Instead of 14,400 for 2 years, on 5 years you're gonna accumulate $36,000, which represent 5% of $720,000. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know, but here in Ontario, especially here in Ottawa, the average price of a house is around that. It's around 600 to 700, especially if you're looking for like a town row house or something like that. And so now if we do the same exercise, the exact same exercise, right? So instead of saving $300 bi-weekly, we save, say you have a salary of $1,000 bi-weekly, you split it in half, you save $500 on a bi-weekly basis, right? At the end of the year, it's actually $12,000. 2 years, it's actually $24,000, sorry. And 5 years, it's actually $60,000. Now you've accumulated $60,000, right? Which is 5% of 1.2 million. The latter, right, it's 12% of a $500,000 house, right? And 20% of a $300,000 house. But the thing is, hold up. Now that you're finally there, all you have to do, go on my website, johandaniel.ca, Johan, which is my first name, Johan, Daniel, DANIEL.ca, and fill up an application. And I'll reach out to you and explain to you what are your next steps, right? So as a first-time home buyer, it's really not necessary to put all this chunk of money on the transaction, unless as a down payment, or to use all this chunk of money as a down payment, unless you want to bring down your monthly payment very low. But then again, you don't have to do that, because you need to think that throughout the course of purchasing a home, there's going to be other fees, other unexpected fees. I mean, not really unexpected, but there's going to be other fees for the proceeds. For instance, to cover your lawyer, to cover your appraiser, to cover your yearly tax, furniture, home insurance, car insurance, credit card debts, and so forth and so on. That is all I had for today. And in the future episode, we'll definitely discuss more in depth, interesting strategies to save money. So, again, that was all. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, and feel free to share your thoughts about what you would like me to discuss in the future videos. Thank you, and until next time, cheers.